fighters, they eat the meat, like deer meat and things like that. But in our conception, meat eating is forbidden. How do we explain this to general public? Oh.
How to explain it to general public?
Explain what?
Yeah, Pandavas and soldiers, they are meat eating. In Mahabharata, you can see it.
How to explain it to the general public?
Bhimsen, he took that meat and wine. How to explain it? And our rules and regulations or directives, which we shall adjust with that. This is question of practical problem.
Well,
Was Vishnu considered a Vaishnava? Was he a Vaishnava?
Bhimsen, what we can see in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, that Bhimsen is the highest Vaishnava of Pancha Pandava. Bhimsen is the highest devotee. My Bhimsen's position is highest of other Pandavas.
my explanation and my way of looking, you can also say Garuda. Garuda is also Vaishnava, but due to his situation, he is also meat eater. Garuda. He's meat eater, he's Vaishnava. But then you can say, oh, Pandavas, they're not, Garuda not appearing as human being, Garuda appearing as bird. Then Pandavas, they are human beings. But my understanding is like this, that our general preaching, we are preaching Vaishnavism to the people and asking them to come and follow the principles. And that is general directive for the general mass of persons. And that is the principle of sadhana, that is the principle of practice. But the Pandavas, they are not in that stage of practicing devotees. They are within the society, and they are living as Kshatriyas. And not only living as Kshatriyas, they're in particular situation also. Although you can say Bhimsena, I don't know, it's due to exile, or it is due to what, that he is eating meat. But my consideration is that this, to eat meat or not to eat meat, that is not an essential part of Vaishnavism. That is a recommended practice. But I have seen in the preaching that people are always, that devotees are giving much emphasis that, oh, give up meat eating and become vegetarian. But the Mayavadis also, the Mayavadis, they also are vegetarian. And Buddhists, some Buddhist is vegetarian. Mayavadi is vegetarian. So one who will take up the practice of a devotee, he will give up meat eating. But the idea of giving up meat eating is not, in itself, is not mean that he is a devotee. It is only one practice of a devotee. And for the Kshatriyas, there are other practices. And then in Ramananda Rai's conversation with Mahaprabhu rejected Varnashram Dharma. He says, that is external. We're not interested in that external. We are interested, he says, that Gyatashunya. Then for Gyatashunya Bhakti, we must come to the Acharya, who is really sadhu, and we must take from him direction. And if he is giving that direction, then it is beneficial for us to follow all the principles under his direction. And one of those principles is no meat eating. But
there is one vital point is there, Maharaj. Yeah, that was Dapur Yug. That was not Kali Yuga. When Parikshit Maharaj given to Kali, you stay in this 5 place. Before Kali not was there. And they are following Varnashram Dharma. And that Yug age was Dapur Yug. And there, who is following Varnashram Dharma, in the Dapur Yug they are agreeable. Meat was agreeable to eat, but Britha Mangso, not they will take ordinary meat. They must, Kshatriyas, they will be a hunter and hunting the in the jungle,
Wild animals.
and they are eating the deer meat. It was ruling in Veda and also Sriti in the for the Dapur Yuga. And that time Kali not entered into the meat. When the story come out, that time Krishna left this world and Kali Yuga come. And in the age of Kali, there are no other practicing will be so much fruitful. If you practice religion in the Kali Yuga, you only can do that, if perfectly you can do, you only can do that 25%. That is the position of Kali Yuga. But other yugas, there is religion more wide and religion following the Varnashram. And in the Kali Yuga, you cannot follow properly Varnashram. It is impossible. That is, the Kali took already 75% broken religion, and he have got only 25% religion, Kali Yuga. And that's also he is trying to break. This is history. And what's name? When Parikshit Maharaj has seen the Kali, he is trying to break the leg of religion. One leg only religion standing, and he is trying to break. Then Kali, Parikshit Maharaj chastised to Kali. You, who are you? You are doing this wrong. He said, Maharaj, I am Kali. And now you come for me. Age come for me. And I am taking position. And it is necessary to break the religion. That is my duty. And Kali Yuga here not will be religion finally. And that is I am trying to break. Then Parikshit said, no, you cannot do that. That is, I am here, present. And I shall fight with you, if necessary, and I shall kill him. And Kali was very afraid that his Parikshit Maharaj protected by Krishna, and nobody can kill that way to Parikshit Maharaj, and nobody can fight with Parikshit. And he knows that. Then he took shelter, surrendered to Parikshit Maharaj, full surrender. Then he asked, give me some place where I shall stay. This is history. Then that time also not was the religion not was attacked by Kali. And when Parikshit Maharaj given that 4th place, from that day, who will be attached with that nature, he will be faulty. This is
Yes.
Where was Kali before then, Maharaj?
Before Kali, there was religion Varnashram. But when Kali come, Varnashram, he broke Varnashram first. That is, he is trying to break the leg of that bull.
Yes.
One leg was there. One leg means 25% religion.
Yeah, they say his 4 legs are
Already 3 legs broken.
austerity, cleanliness, truthfulness, and mercy is 4 legs. And 3 legs, that is austerity and mercy and cleanliness was already broken, and truthfulness, only leg remaining. Little bit of truthfulness. Now that truthfulness is going. Lying, all the time lying on television.
Then in the time of Parikshit Maharaj, that time Kali cannot do so much wrong. Only he have got that 5 place. Dutam Panam Striya Shuna Jata Rupam. That 5 place. And who is attached with that 5 place? Kali attacking him and not attacking to others. But after Parikshit Maharaj, whole universe Kali conquered. Universe, whole
Yes.
Kali conquered. And here, that is specially shown by Parikshit Maharaj through this story, that place, Kali must stay in that place. And who is practitioners of Krishna consciousness, he must avoid the influence of Kali. That is the main point. And for that, devotee who wants to be devotee or devotee, both, they will avoid that 5 place. But here is Dutam, here is Panam, here is Striya, and here is Suna, and here is Jatana. All will avoid who is practitioner.
Well, I have also seen many times devotees, they are hammering on this principle, you must give up meat eating, you must give up meat eating, you must give up meat eating. But I do not consider that that is effective preaching. That is, the general people is eating meat. And a higher principle, they will give up eating meat if they become attracted to Krishna consciousness. But to hammer that they will give up meat eating is nothing. If they give up meat eating, it means nothing if they not come to Mahaprabhu's mercy. Then I'm thinking, for instance, if we look in North India, we see there are some people in North India, they're not eating meat, they are very sattvic.
But they are all Mayavad.
Or they are maybe this sampradaya, that sampradaya, but they are not.
Shaiva Sampradaya.
They are not
Mayavadi Sampradaya.
And they're, or maybe some worshiping in their house. They may be worshiping Sitaram, but in their own way, not correct way, just some family religion. But in Bengal, if we go anywhere, we see everybody eating fish. But still, Mahaprabhu, he appeared in Bengal, and if sometime who is even eating fish, he may be meat eater, but with a little bit of preaching, and he's accepting Mahaprabhu in his heart, and he's giving up that fish eating and becoming real Vaishnava. Then I think that meat eating is not the main point. The main point is who will feel within the necessity to come to the feet of Sri Guru and Mahaprabhu. That is necessity. And I think this always hammering on meat eating is not an essential part of preaching. That is my feeling. They're smashing.
It's true that if not there is breathing, what shall I do with nose? If there is no breathing, what shall I do with nose? Then breathing is necessary, and breathing is the life, and that is Krishna consciousness. and who will come in Krishna consciousness, automatically his mentality will go, not to meet it, not to do this, not to do that, you follow this. And where not was Krishna consciousness anyway, there Swami Maharaj went for preaching. They are only mundane wealth and mundane activities. They are running with Christianism or some Mohammedanism. But not there was Krishna consciousness. And when he wants to establish their Krishna consciousness, he first feel it is necessary to make them correct first their lifestyle, necessary to change in favor of practicing Krishna consciousness. And for that, Swami Maharaj, he given much importance with that four principles. But actually it is true, if there is no breathing, then what you shall do with your nose? Necessary to practice Krishna consciousness, and if you will try to do that, first necessary to be qualified this way, the humility, tolerant and giving honor to others, then automatically it will come to you. You not will meet it, not do illegal anything, and what? The fourth?
Intoxication.
Not to take intoxication and not to go gambling way. That is always you are throwing your future to gambler. It is not good. What with your energy you will get, you take to you make yourself to satisfy with that. That way, easily what you will get, you take that with your energy and try to practice Krishna consciousness in the truthful way. And for that, Swami Maharaj has given so much importance there. That is, he has seen there is no Krishna consciousness in this world. And if we want to establish that, first necessary to give their pressure. This way you make yourself and you will get quick result.
Stop the sinful activity.
Sinful activity, and you stop your sinful activity as possible. And also it is no doubt a healthy thing is that vegetarian. All the vegetarian, they are getting much long life. All the vegetarians you can see, if you say the elephant is very strong body and strong
resistant.
Huh?
Resistant.
But he is not eating meat. And monkeys, you have seen from when they are going, running each other, chastising, they have nothing, obstacles, I have seen. From there to jumping, temple to here to Sankaradi's house, jumping and crossing over, not falling down under. But they are all vegetarian. And vegetarian, if we say the vegetable cannot give strength to us, it is not true. And all vegetarian is very fast runner, also deer, first runner than tiger. All the vegetarian and that dinosaurs, no? What? Rhinos, they are also vegetarian. The vegetable can give strength, no doubt. And if we give some reason, the meat eater getting too much strength, it is not true. But meat and wine both work together and immediate giving some energy, producing some energy. That energy not staying forever in his body. Then for the military, it was agreed, even in India, military, they are allowed to supply 2 peg of wine and meat. It is allowed in Indian military. By the government, they are supplying that for military. And why? Now immediate they are getting energy, some, and can fight, and forgetting their sense also choked. Only one way they will run, fight and kill or die. For the militant power, this is, time being, it is good. But we are not seeing that way our general life, then it is not necessary for everybody. Another way, when they are Kshatriya, they have other yugas, I am telling, in Dapur Yuga or Satya Yuga or Treta Yuga. When fighting is coming to them, and Kshatriya only fighting, who Brahmin, he not fighting, he is teaching fighting, but he is not himself fighting. It's coming Dapur Yuga.
Dronacharya, he fought that.
It's coming Dapur Yuga, and he is not honored as a Brahman, good Brahman. Even Parashuram not honored as a good Brahman. Brahmins have a special honor, and who is fighting like Kshatriya, he have not that special honor anyway. Vishwadev have got much honor than Dronacharya. He is Kshatriya and he is following his Kshatriya spirit. Arjun much honored than Dronacharya.
Many times in Mahabharata, Dronacharya was heavily abused. Oh, you have abandoned the life of a Brahman and you are a very much degraded person.
Yes, heavily abused by them. Then, whose religion, what is whose religion, if he will follow that, that is Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, his duty, that is agreed by the Vedic knowledge. No. I am clear in English.
Yeah.
But after conquering the Kali, the 4th place is located. Here must live in Kali. And who wants to practice Krishna consciousness, he first will think that it's necessary to avoid. Otherwise, I shall be under the Kali and I cannot believe Krishna consciousness. Then they are avoiding like pox, smallpox, like tuberculosis. Who have tuberculosis, we are avoiding him. That is, he has tuberculosis and it is infectious. Smallpox, it is infectious. Yellow fever, it is infectious. Then we are keeping ourselves far from that body. And where is living Kali, devotee also avoiding that place. And meat eating giving us much strength, it is not true. We can get much strength only fruit and the
grains.
No, fruits and milk. Fruits and milk. Only milk can give long life, and only fruit can give you long life. And grains also. The grains is 3rd category. Grains necessary for fulfilling your stomach.
What is first? First is milk?
Milk. Milk preparation, milk and milk preparation. When you are fasting, I have some experience. In my poite time,
Brahman initiation.
Brahman initiation, my previous life, that day I not took anything all day, and after Brahmin initiation they given me one banana and little ghee. First given me for eating, and I asked why you are giving me this. Yeah, one banana, this mashed banana with ghee, and given me for eating. First, after fasting, then they said it is necessary for health, and this will give you quick some strength, energy, and also smooth, make what is dried now your
Line the stomach.
Lubricate.
yes, lubricate. It will lubricate and give strength to your body. I remember, that is I asked, why you are giving banana and ghee? They will give some chana, curd, many things, but why banana and ghee? Then immediate come in my mind, why is this? And they gave me that answer. And I am very satisfied to hear that. That is, till I can remember that. Then vegetarian will get much Saptagun. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, there Krishna given some food stuffs, some
Three categories.
three categories, Sattva, Rajas, Tamagun. And Brahmin is taking Sattik, Kshatriya taking Rajasic, and Shudra and Vaishya taking Tamasic.
In general practice, many devotees, they
Saptagun helping. Saptagun is not final, but it is helping to the practitioners for practicing life. And where Saptagun will increase,
Nikun.
we are taking that type of food, that type of association, that type of environment. And only this is, it is helping. But if you are not a practitioner, then no will help you. Sattva-rajas-tama. Huh? Yes, Kali not was influenced, but Kalis have some own room, no doubt.
But not those four places.
No, he not was in king. That time he was
Sutra.
Living somewhere.
Kali and
Now he's the king.
It's his age. It is his age. Before it was not his age.
He was in Maharaj.
But his existence, Prabhu asking that,
Where he lived.
existing somewhere, yes, somewhere existing.
But is it lower like a sutra? Huh?
Will Kali Yuga simultaneously affect all the planes, like earthly plane, demigod plane, only earthly plane?
No, all the planes.
All the planes.
Svarga also?
Huh? Sarga, yes,
Yeah.
they are also influence of Kali. That is Brahmanda. It is under control of Kali. Then everywhere, but influence not maybe.
Less strong.
Yeah, we thought that Kali's influence was there, otherwise why Rama is looking at the sheep?
Joking.
Yes.
But that is finest way, there is some connection with Kali. Finest way. But not raw like in this material world.